So the other day I got a package, and of course, as you can tell, it was the Hammond Collection Concavenator, which is a figure I've been waiting months for to arrive, and finally it did, and I can say, yeah, it's worth it. Obviously, it's not perfect, but I'll talk about the things I like first, because I'll tell you, there's a lot of them. Firstly, the colors look a lot better than the original promo images. In the originals, it was more pale and less dark. This one, on the other hand, is much more saturated, as you can see, which I feel like is better. That being said, the patterns on both the original promo pics and this one are also very nice. I like all the colors that it does use, like the striping on the face to the back, as well as the stripes on the tail look very, very nice. Notably, this one has better proportions than a lot of the other Mattel figures we've seen. The head is not oversized, and the tail is also fairly long in contrast to the body, so that's good. Still has clown feet, though. That being said, it can stand on one foot, so maybe it is for the better in this case, although notably the Ceratosaur had fairly small feet and it could still do that, so But the Concavenator does have one thing over the Ceratosaurus, the head articulation. Both the head and neck joint on this figure works so much better than the Ceratosaur's. The Ceratosaur wasn't stiff or anything, but the way the joints were formed kind of prohibited it from looking as straight as it could to the side. However, the Concavenator does not have that issue. It can look 90 degrees to its left and right without any problems. So to you toy photographers out there, this is a wet dream. As compared to the human figures, it is actually a fairly large dinosaur, which is ironic because in real life, Concavenator was about the size of the Dilophosaurus. But this is with the legs at the lowest they can go, so the highest they can go looks like this, and oh my god. So yeah, the Concavenator is a big boy, as you can see. Sarah is just looking like a snack. Going back to articulation though, here's what it all looks like. Like I said, the head can move perfectly. I literally see no problems with it, although I do wish it could look more down, but looking up, god damn! The tail can also move as per Mattel's standard, and it does have a bendy wire in there as well. The legs also move as per usual, although that foot, for whatever reason, is a little bit looser than the other one, but anyways, the hands, oddly enough, can also move, which is a big step in the right direction for the Hammond collection because these medium-sized dinosaurs do not ever move their wrists. And strangely, even after this figure, they still don't. But still, pretty damn good for articulation, especially on a dinosaur that only appeared once in the movies. And here it is next to some of the other movie dinosaurs, going from the Ceratosaurus to the Baryonyx, and of course the Tyrannosaurus Rex, which is still the biggest one, and I guess technically the best. However, I still do really like this Concavenator, and I feel like it's really underrated. It has the best articulation for a medium-sized figure. It proportionally looks the best out of any of them thus far, and it definitely has the most striking colors out of any of them as well. Overall, it's just a really good figure, and I think that if you can get it for a good price, definitely pick it up. And that's all I have for this video. In conclusion, Battle Droids is a dunce.
I think that the feet are too big on it. I don't like the feet. The feet are too big. The teeth are too big. The eyes are too yellow.